Ah, motherfucker. My goddamn camera broke. Fuck. And I'm sweating like a pig. Ah, fuck. Oh my fucking god. Damn, my hair just looks wild because I was like exercising and shit. Fuck. Let's turn that on. Huh? What the fuck? Interesting. Fuck. Now I actually have to stream to make up that extra hour. Oh well. Oh well. Oh welly well well. There's no fixing it. Here's a fucking glass here. Come closer. Okay, I gotta fix my hair again. Cause I'm fucking... Holy shit. Blah blah blah. They've abused the AC so much in this house that I think it's finally gonna happen. I think the AC is finally gonna crack in the next few nights or whatever. I feel it. It's fated to happen. Okay, I guess I'll open the kick window. Oh shit. Man, people have been following me on Kick. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. What the fuck is that name? Cucky W234? Well, thank you for the follow, Cucky. And thank you for the follow, Siendo Tetero. I'm gonna guess you're another one of my Hispanic admirers. Y'all really like me lately, and I don't know why. Not sure what the draw is there, since I'm definitely not Hispanic. But, whatever gets the subs through the door. Whatever. How do I spell this name? Siendo Tetero? And then they have to like make their names fucking all caps. What's the fucking point? Yeah, y'all like that angle, huh? Y'all eat that shit up. Yeah, y'all love that. Fucking perverts. What was I about to do? Oh fuck, my camera already fucked me tonight. So I'm just gonna do whatever I want tonight. I'm gonna wing it. Eventually I'll dress down. Depending on how chat acts, I might bust out the bikini in a bit. It depends. If I get the proper tribute, I'll break that bad boy out, and we can go from there.
Really been doing that well for a couple years. See the consequences and a ton of people losing money on vehicles. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're just going to be a lot of people lose.
God, that's some good juice. Delicious.
Because, I mean, how many people have you seen spend all of their money on a new vehicle just to show off, to have that kind of lifestyle, even though they possibly had negative equity on the previous car, but the highs from 2020, 2021 are really starting to climb down. The cost of living starting to get really rough. We could see some of the consequences. So I got a whole bunch of clips, different examples, along with some of your comments from previous videos. So it will be featured on a future video. Leave it in the comments down below. But we're going to start off with a pickup truck that the owner owns more than double what it's worth. Richard Bowman, customer on a 2022 GMC Sierra. It was traded. So here we go. How are you? I'm doing good, man. I heard that you were trying to trade in your GMC Sierra. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm looking to trade it in. You just looking to sell it, or you want to trade it for something different?
Oh my fucking god.
1,000 miles. Yeah. Okay. And how much do you own the vehicle? Yeah, actually, looks like I did the 10-day, and I got about $55,609.27. You owe $65,000 in the truck? Yes, sir. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let me off on it. Yeah, brother, I'm way off, man. If I were to give you an offer, man, I'd be like high 33s, like low 34s, man.
Well, I think it's around 40, but I also roll over negative equity too. I think that's what kills
It looks like it has one small accident on the Carfax.
Yeah, accidentally hit my mom's car when she was back on my driveway.
And how's your credit?
Okay, pretty good. I mean, right now I'm about 16.
So honestly, man, like if you're trying to sell it, I mean, you have a good $30,000 to pay on top to get off the lien. I mean, I think you're being roll over that much negative equity. And even if I could, I don't even think I could roll over $30,000 negative equity. The negative equity kind of stuff is insane to me. I mean, the truck was initially $40,000, went down to 30 because of the accident. He had over 40,000 miles on it, but he was already in the hole with the previous vehicle. And instead of getting something that would depreciate as little as it possibly can for any sort of vehicle, which ends up being some sort of Corolla, Civic, Honda, Toyota, something very reliable and cheap in comparison to maybe buying a pickup truck to hopefully keep the payments somewhat low, but buying a brand new GMC Sierra turns into owing $65,000 on a $30,000 vehicle. Wow. And I mean, you can see some of the comments, just keep trying to roll negative equity. I don't know how that doesn't stress people out. Put that man in a 3-year lease on a Corolla. That's what normally happens if you want to be smart. If you did make a bad choice with a previous vehicle and are underwater, that's probably the best way to get out of that situation. And I mean, this goes all across the board. It doesn't matter if you're a normal person and still spending, $40,000 on a pickup truck, or somebody super wealthy who paid over MSRP to get a nice new sports car during COVID because everybody was making money. And then a couple years later, when it's not nearly as cool anymore, you don't have fun with the vehicle anymore, depreciation is way worse.
Yo, yesterday I was offered this car from another dealership, and the amount of depreciation this car took is insane. So this is a 2022 Maserati MC20. Maserati came out with these cars. They were selling for $50,000 over sticker when they first came out, which to me is insane. So if you see up here, they want $140,000 on this car. So MMR, which is average wholesale value at auction, is $160,000. But the recent examples have been bringing way less than $160,000, which is why I guess they want $140,000. They probably pay the customer around $130,000, $135,000 or so on trade-in value. They're just trying to make a quick wholesale deal because again, this is a lot of money that's being tied up, and I don't know where the market is, and I'm sure these are not fast numbers in the market. So I did a quick Google search on the van, and sure enough, this car sold in 2022 for $296,000. And you can't forget the 5% bring a trailer buy fee, which puts this car at around $310,000. That the buyer purchased this vehicle exactly. So whoever bought this car, it cost him $170,000 to own this car for 2 years. And if they put 4,000 miles on this car, if you do the math, it cost them $43 every single mile they drove to own this vehicle. This is a 55% depreciation on this car, which to me is insane, right? Because these cars were bringing over sticker. There was major hype around it, but again, it has a 3.0 V6 engine in it, which I think kills the value of these cars.
$300,000, especially for a Maserati, which we'll see a little bit later, but it is one of these big cars that a whole bunch of people will flex because they believe that's even better. It's a step above, Audi, Mercedes type of luxury cars, which honestly they're really not. Maseratis are built pretty horribly, and there's a reason why you get Maseratis unbelievably cheap on the used market. But some of the comments here, fantastic buy for $65,000 in 5 years. Honestly, there's probably 22 cars you can buy at 60 to 80K V6 killed. So people are just going to wait until these absolutely tank. How is Maserati still in business at this point? They sell like 100 cars a year. But yeah, even with MC20 looking nice, honestly, overall, I think it is a pretty nice looking car. It's solid for about $60,000, not the $310,000 that the first owner bought it for. Absolutely insane.
Guys, check out how horrible the depreciation is for the BMW iX. So here we have a brand new BMW iX for $109,000. From the bottom of my heart, I really think this is one of the ugliest cars of all time. Just look at that. That's disgusting. I don't know why anyone would ever buy it. Here we have one that's only 2 years old for less than $50,000. So if you bought this car brand new, you would have walked over 50% depreciation in only 2 years, which is obviously insane.
I do want to say that all of these luxury cars are going to be hit with depreciation. It's not like I'm specifically just hating on Maserati compared to the other makers, because if you're buying especially especially electric BMWs. The iX, I think, is hideous, and the X7, I believe.
I've been meaning to organize this for quite a few nights. I'm just knocking it out now.
I mean, $60,000. The price is cut in half because it's used.
I really do need to dress down, because I ate like a fucking hog, and I'm burning up.
Now I can get a BMW EV, a nice big SUV. I mean, it just checks all the boxes. Trying to keep up with the Joneses and making it look like you have more money than you do. And then you realize, hey, maybe the vehicle's not that great. It's not super reliable. Or because you probably paid over MSRP, then you go to the used market and you lose $50,000.
Who just messaged me? Pihadura. Well, once I learn what the fuck that meant, once I learn what that means, I'm gonna figure out if I have to ban you or not. Because I don't like how those words look. Okay, I typed that in and I get a search for X videos, so I'm gonna assume you said something crazy. Let me find Google Translate. Pihadura. You... No Crayo.
Not much, man. I hear you have a 2019 Hellcat. You're looking to trade in 2018 Demon.
Okay, you are misbehaving. No. No Crayo.
What's your monthly payment on that?
You're still saying words over there? In for real. No. No Crayo. No hable. No hablo. English only. No hablo. No español. Nunca. Nunca, nunca, nunca. Por favor, in... You're being bad. If I had my mods, they'd be beating you up right now. I keep adding a few kick mods, but you're lucky none of them are awake right now. Otherwise, it'd be over. Oh my god, my back. Wait a minute. Okay, well I can't ban you because you follow me. I don't know what to do with you. I just don't know what to do with you yet. I'll figure it out in a bit. What the fuck?
Even the used one that was half price was half of it, $1,000 a month for that car. The used Thai car was almost $1,400 a month. That was more than half depreciated. So brand new, $220,000, almost $3,000 a month. How ridiculous all these numbers are. You think to yourself, who's buying it? Well, somebody did.
Oh my god, it's so hot. I gotta...
See how much it depreciated?
I think I have to change... I think I have to change outfits. Before I end up sweating. I just don't know what to change into. I mean, I know what to okay, I know what to change into. I know what the people want. I'll give it to them. Hey, that's pretty good. Zareth S. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. I'm changing outfits. Just give me a minute. Because I actually am getting very perspired. And I don't want to fuck up this dress. So... go. I guess this will work. Oh my god, this one's gonna cut into me.
Luxury cars, even if the higher end stuff, because maybe you have a year or two where you were making decent money and you thought that you'd be completely fine spending $1,000 a month on a vehicle. When the pesos downturn in the economy, maybe you get fired, you can't make the payments anymore, you try to sell the vehicle and you turn into someone like this. You pay a ton of negative equity. So we have another comment from one of you guys. What people will worry about is your final cost after the loan is paid.
What'd you say? Hey, shut up over there. No crayon, no crayon. Oh my god, this one feels pretty good. Well, the bottom's gonna suck. Kind of. Okay, that's better.
I knew it. I knew this was coming up. So number 3 is the Maserati Ghibli. The Maserati Ghibli depreciation is the 61%. That's a drop of nearly $58,000.
Okay. Well, I definitely can't show the bottoms on Twitch.
No surprise that number 1, that's the Maserati Quattro Forte. Now we know why they're giving out such huge incentives in the month of December to get these things off the lot. But the Quattro Forte depreciates 65%, which equates to $90,000 off of its original MSRP.
Okay, let's make sure the camera is up. Damn, I look good on that angle. Good lord, I look good on that angle. Not this one. This one looks crazy. God, it's really fucking hot. I have to take this off too. Jesus. I don't know what you're saying. What? ¿Estás entrando la cola? Nunca. Nunca realmente. I could wear something like that. you saying now? What? No. You. Que te lo metan.
Que te lo metan.
Que te lo metan. Zareth S. Nice. It's a cool name. Inocentones. Huh? ¿Qué?
Everyone's already here. The story must go on. OOC. The
¿Qué quieres decir con eso? ¿Qué quieres?
¿Qué quieres decir con eso?
Hey, that's pretty good. Thank you for the follow, Inglewood Finest. It's a good name. I like that. Inglewood Finest. It's a solid name. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Ah? Unos centones quiero. What? No, nunca, nunca. Nunca, nunca, nunca. Nunca jamás.
Nunca jamás.
Nunca jamás. Huh? What? What do you mean I'm totally fucked now? You're fucked. No. Ya estás todo culiado.
Ya estás todo buleado.
¿Ah? ¿Cómo haces eso, Sin? What? I'm gonna punish you if you keep this out. I'm going to punish you. You understand me? I know you understand me. I will do something horrible to you. Stop trying to anger me. All you have to do is be a well-behaved citizen. That's all you gotta do. That's all you have to do. Do you understand me? You don't have to do all that. Deladito. Huh? What? ¿Cómo haces esos sentones?
¿Cómo haces esos entones?
Ah, blah, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Whatever you're saying, stop saying it. You want me to sit cross-legged? No. Nuh-uh. No. And not for free. I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction. It ain't happening. Okay, let's go ahead and do these horoscopes before he exhausts me. Let's see, we got... we got Mars, Scorpio, 10th house. Mars, Scorpio. 10th house. We got Mercury, Leo, 2nd house. Let's see. Neutral, good, bad. Good. Neutral. Good. And bad. I'll be a number one with a bullet. Loaded gun, cop that I can bullet. You gotta. I'll be a number one with a bullet. Loaded gun, cock that I can bullet. What the fuck? What the fuck? Loaded gun complex, guy and bullet, gotta. I'll be a number one with a bullet. Loaded gun complex, guy and bullet, gotta. Going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. Loaded gun complex, guy and bullet, gotta.
Hello, Avenger.
Running a little behind today, huh? You want me to give you?
I'll be your number one with a bullet. What? What are you talking about? Oh, you enjoy that, huh? Going down swinging.
This one is strawberry dragon lemonade. Hello, Appreciate the follow. Heyo.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
High 70s. Lucky. Still in the high 80s right now, and it's for 2 a.m.
Goddamn bully, you gotta.
Him and Josh. You know, you're nice. Down here. Rainbow.
Oh, I know what I can do.
Alpha! Hiya! Sleeping what? Yes, I have. I think. I don't know if you try to keep track. Trying to keep track of the actual calories in me. My energy drink only has 2 calories. I had a nutty bar a minute ago.
I'll be right back, by the way.
I have an energy drink yet. And this is my only time anyway. First drink. I love it. How are you? I used to like monsters and like when I was a junior high. Now I drink a wine. There's no sugar. 10, maybe 50 calories depending on the flavor. And it's got good things in it like B vitamins. Gotta get that vitamin D. And I'm gonna put No, it's in here. Yeah, it's been here for a few days now. All week. It comes with the partial red bag. I used to like red. I just got it redone recently on my Monday. No. That's okay, Talon. I understand. It's okay, Alpha. You busy, you work and such. Oh,
Being persuaded by somebody that will be
I used to be way more sensitive to caffeine, like when I was in junior high.
all you gotta do is buy all of it. Money, I guess.
I made the mistake of eating out with my friends at lunch and decided to instead of eating all of it or BFC, like organic candy. So empty stomach. That's all just drinking. I had a fucking massive panic attack and had to be sent home because the nurse was freaking out. I was freaking out.
Like she was just an angel investor and she got sold a very easy way of printing money.
Then on my
Literally, money out at the end.
one a day.
Give me a minute.
Really not a lie. Did they say that or they just have to?
You guys, a lot of people don't keep in mind that insurance, car taxes, etc. It's not just me monthly car payment people. And on top of it, if you do whatever one,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
it could only be a couple years old.
Yeah. Can't do that.
Thousands of dollars worth of
Water. Water. The days I take off stream, I don't know. Appreciate the follow. What's up? That sounds painful, dude.
Well, this definitely doesn't help. Fuck it. I gotta go without the shorts.
That's why this got together.
I'm just going to get an economy car. I still have to be pretty careful
You
with
did
that.
that wrong.
Please stop buying Kias and other things. Stop. This is a 2014 Kia Optima. It's here for multiple problems, different things going on. It's going to be over $3,000 to fix it. It has no AC, some clunking in the front end. Something's leaking coolant somewhere. And they want to know what you're buying to get those things fixed. So here's our 2.4-liter GDI 4-cylinder engine. Pretend you guys just bought this. It looks clean. It looks nice. The dealer wants to deal with you. Got a really good deal on this Kia. Car Wizard doesn't know what he's talking about. This is a great car. Here's the surprise. That's the customer that relate to us. This car is on its third engine at 200,000 miles. I've heard a lot of people have issues with the Kias and the Hyundais as well. So you know,
Okay.
people listing these up left and
Got
right.
it.
I'm just going to get a deal on this Kia and then the engine will just get here about $1,000 also. Take the next step in that situation. So you should and then you start seeing things like this.
Actually, yeah, this works good too.
Earlier this year, Toyota showed us a dedicated videos just talking about that. But now one of the more reliable brands, Toyota, having a whole bunch of issues. I've also seen issues with their Red Highlander, the new Tacomas. People are worried about the new 4Runner, engine. They took out the old engine that wasn't very reliable. So you kind of have to be the guinea pig if you want to
What'd you say?
brand new 4Runner. That's, by the way, still marked up right now. We're seeing listings for $72,000 for a Toyota 4Runner. Absolutely insane. Just completely overpriced. But many people are into the fact that these modern vehicles become
Matcha did do good alpha.
And it's just another one of the infotainment screens that look like a ton of iPads glued to the front dash. I don't know about you, I'm starting to get really tired of that look now, let alone the maintenance that goes into that, all the weird bugs, because there are so many more electronics in this vehicle now that will help to future different captains who have fix those electronics to get it even more expensive, but then we saw the comments and the
I wonder if I can taste it.
what's up? Yes, drink, or I don't even know which one it was. And then right after that, we'll see clips like this of what the
No.
interior actually like.
I love BMW.
I can't taste it.
This is crazy. This is a brand new $50,000 X3. Why is it moving like that? That's not even the door handle. This is the door handle. Like the ambient lighting is moving like that. I'm not paying $50,000 for hard plastic. And this is the big cost. Like, I understand it's the big 35 or whatever. Where's the plastic? The old X3 had better material. Am I tripping or?
So that's what we're getting now. On tablet screens is the entertainment, and then everything else is hard.
Yeah, I'm on PS5.
Hmm.
Oh wait, I can do it. I can do it. They just nerfed the combo.
This isn't a car that you barely drive, but really feel a part of the road. It's for both work and 1.5. I promise you, this is what you have to do.
Yeah, they nerfed the combo.
Every bad thing that we talk about with marketing was in this clip. You'll make lasting impressions if you get out of this accurate SUV. You'll feel so much better. I mean, trying to market that it has red leather interior. This is not a sports car. This is a compact SUV. And when you start looking at the interior, it's exactly the same thing as what we saw before. Another touchscreen that has all the infotainment, some random leather stitching, and then the rest of it is just hard plastic. Along with trying to call this a VTEC engine, and a lot of people in the comments making fun of it. Turbo 1.5-liter VTEC engine. Again, trying to show that off when you just put this in an SUV on a CRV with a suit on, 1.5 turbo, and all 130 horsepower. Not overpriced on the HRV commercial about unapologetic materialism. Anyone who needs a car to feel stylish or trendy has scratched your ego. My car is what I can afford, and I have no payment. It has nothing to do with my personal style. 1.5-liter was all I needed to hear. Lazy Honda interior. It's crazy. There were tons of comments making fun of this. Let me go over to another reason why these cars are depreciating so heavily.
Just want to do a little consumer education. Let's say you buy a 2025 Equinox. Driving down the road, you got a 6-7 year run on it. Maybe you think it just be a simple of Equinox?
Oh, nah, they nerfed it. They nerfed it. Shit. They nerfed it. Oh, God.
That replaced the entire unit. Looking at well over $1,000. So just do
What?
stuff.
Yeah, they nerfed it.
Know what you're getting into.
Hey, Susie, with the 30 response, thank you.
So, of course, as we said several times in this video, the maintenance is going to be expensive on both economy and luxury cars, depending on my model. What do you think's going to happen in 5, 10, 15 years when you try to sell this vehicle or trade it into the dealership, and everybody that's looking to buy knows that a truck like going out costs $8,000 to replace the entire thing? They're basically going to have no value on the second-hand market. The older these cars get, the more problems they'll start to have, and it's so difficult and expensive to repair them. The top comment 2025 Equinox and the headlamp just went out already. Dang, old cars are better, cheaper, and easier to work on. More of the story, don't buy a new vehicle. That's why these cars get stolen just for parts. Makes a pretty good point there. And then with all of the
Yeah, they
problems that we
definitely
went over today,
go
that's why
up.
we start seeing videos like this.
Try Tasteful's gravy from Blue Buffalo. Serve it dry with gravy baked in, or add water for a delicious gravy win. Exceptional offer on 2026
2021 7 Series BMW, right? It's only got 26,000 miles. Look at the bank American credit acceptance. That's like the low 500 credit score. You don't pay nobody, but you make some income bank. You couldn't afford the car. Why you?
Can you see my face? You can literally see my face on Twitch. And there's literally a camera pointed right at my fucking face.
All of that just the flex problems, and it was the 7 Series, one of the worst depreciating types of vehicles you could buy, and now they are riddled throughout repo lots.
I'm only a dummy, but this is some of the craziest depreciation I've ever seen. This is a brand new top of the line, well, I guess second to the top of the line, because this isn't a 63 SE Performance all-wheel drive. But regardless, it's a GT63 that looks like a race car. Here's the kicker, man. This one right here has a $194,000 MSRP. Now let's come back a tiny bit and look at this right here. This one is 2024, 901 miles, listed for $160,000. There's nothing wrong with it, dude. It's brand new. It has 900 miles. This guy just wanted to own the car prior to the break-in period. So hypothetically, this thing lost $34,000 in value in a year, sitting in a garage, 900 miles, probably sitting at the dealership.
I mean, hopefully we're starting to see a change in the market right now. Over the past few months, people are getting really tired of the high car payments, being in negative equity, the insurance, everything that goes along with being a car owner. But at the end of the day, some people just want to flex and make it look like they have a whole bunch of money, and in turn, they'll end up losing a ton of that money.
2025 is a rough time for a lot of people. One of the big problems is negative equity. Specifically, I'm talking about auto loans. Auto loans are simple interest, meaning after you make your minimum payment per month, you can call up your lender and say, hey, I want to make a principal-only payment. So yes, you're paying extra over your base minimum payment, but the extra that you put on that principal is going to be at 0% interest, and it'll help you pay off your loan very aggressively. And if your car's falling apart and you just need a way to get out of it, what I'd recommend is a lease, because rolling it into a new loan for 72 months, 60 months, that's a long time, and that's going to start you underwater immediately. A lease is 2 or 3 years, and then you'd be able to be out of it in that 2 or 3 years. Sure, your payment might be higher, but you're going to be free from that negative equity jail that you could just keep repeating itself over and over.
So normally I don't advocate leasing a vehicle because you're just renting it, but from the stories that we're seeing, people in $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 in negative equity, your best bet is to probably try to lease a base model Corolla or a Civic, something like that, because those typically hold their value the best and will hopefully get yourself out of being underwater on your vehicle loans. Another one that he said too, of course, you're going to need more money, but calling your bank and putting extra money to the principal balance instead of just paying off the interest will help you a bit more to pay off that car faster. Well, we're going to end off this video with some advice how to make an old car feel brand new, because some people's issue is that they just want something new at the end of the day. They get bored because they've been driving the same vehicle for 5 or 10 years, and the newest model of the Ram 1500 just came out. I'll buy that. And then they end up losing a whole ton of money. Hey Seth, how do you make an old car feel brand new? New tires, suspension, deep cleaning, new headlights. There was some more comments adding on to this. Suspension for sure, replacing all your suspension brushings go tremendously far. Struts and transmission flush as well. I didn't realize that I've been recording for this long, so we're going to end it here. YouTube thinks you'll like this video popping up on screen right now, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll talk to you guys later. Pairing your mobile phone with your EV center display is easy. Guys make a point has the power of God to remove greasy residue, leaving nothing behind but shine.
Exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $22.50 purchase allowance on Encore GX.
We recently bought a new Jeep Grand Cherokee, and within 6 weeks of owning it, we had our first major mechanical breakdown.
Is this Jeep Wrangler worth $88,000? Oh, man. I swear, every time I look at the car market, especially when we're talking about modern vehicles, everything just seems to be getting worse. The lack of quality, the recalls, squeezing every last dime out of you in the form of subscription models, let alone the still sky-high MSRP, which now all culminates into a record-breaking amount of auto debt in the U.S. We have a ton of stuff to go over today, along with comments from you guys from previous videos, so if you want to be featured on a future video, leave in the comments down below. But let's start off with the never-ending examples of cars breaking down on people.
Update number 7 on my card. Here it is here. I just remember. I think I bought a brand new car at the end of November, and then it went back and forth on the dealership. Oh, there's breaking down. Then there's Walker or Jay.
My car broke down, I did her, and who was it? When he told me, he said, he said, okay, how did it break down? Transmission.
We recently bought a new Jeep Grand Cherokee, and within 6 weeks of owning it, we had our first major mechanical breakdown. After leaving the car in Arizona for 3 weeks to get it repaired while we traveled all the way to Florida, we finally got her back, or so we thought.
It's really starting to feel like it doesn't matter what the manufacturer is, everything is just terrible. Some of the comments here, not even just Chevy, every new vehicle is unreliable. Old cars and trucks are just better. A very interesting comment here, watch this from the comfort of my Ram 1500. Oh, you're next for sure, those aren't any better, bro. Definitely casting stones in a glass house there. But we could really go on and on when you get a new car because you're scared your 15-year-old car will break down, but now your new car breaks down on day 5 instead. POV, you bought the Tahoe that everyone told you not to. Of course. I wouldn't buy really anything new these days. Toyota Sequoia, I'm going to get the Toyota Sequoia instead. We're going to see that a little bit later in the video. And then right after that, yesterday I saw a Toyota Tundra getting towed out of a national park. A Toyota wouldn't have saved it. Well, if it's the new Tundras, they do have some problems. I just feel like so many people don't actually know what they're getting into before they sign their
Did someone just join the server?
These types of videos help and inform you a bit more because even with the next clip being
Interesting.
this happens to a lot of people now.
Do not buy this car. This car will give you so many problems, cost you way too much money.
You're in a heavy crew. You're actually cooked. Then if you ask on Reddit, they'll do everything but answer your questions. Someone told me Honda's the last one blew up a year after driving it. It definitely depends on what Honda you get. Even though the reliability is supposed to be way better than most of the manufacturers you see driving around, but we can take a look at some of the worst cars.
New cars you can buy in 2025. Up first, in the Lexus RZ. Take your thumb fans, all your horses, area, there's no reason why. First sucks, the price is mid, resale value is horrible. It looks like a bigger map. Santa had figured out the EV market makes it so up for skip. This next one for all you related Stanford TikTok moms. Chevy Suburban, Chevy Tahoe, GMC Yukon, Yukon XL, and GMS SUV with the 5.3. I've seen more on turnout than the 5.6 and 6,000 miles. And up next is the Jeep Grand Cherokee. These things are expensive for us to watch. They're written for like they're underpowered. Anything in the 4MC hybrid, you get some power. But then you highlight that you know this car is the Honda Prologue. I'm using air quotations because the Honda Prologue is a rematch Chevy EV. Says Honda on it, but it's not a Honda. And I've already seen some of these things start having random issues.
I do remember looking at a clip a while ago on the channel with a mechanic taking a look at one of these Prologues, and there were tons of parts under the hood that had the GM stamp on it. It's not actually a Honda. I don't know why they want to put the Honda name on a car that's less reliable than most of the cars that they actually put out. Just very odd to me. Maybe they had to have some sort of rules with EVs. I know California is very odd with selling in that state. You need to have a certain amount of EVs, bunch of rules. Oh, we have a comment from one of you guys. Having an older car is now the new luxury and reliability. And I'm not surprised. People will pay good money to not have issues with their cars day to day, especially if they're paying a ton of money for a new vehicle.
Already hating that. There's no can't cover whatsoever. The Audi e-tronic This is currently for sale for $68,000.
That is kind of a gap, though. But the opening feels. Oh, there's a delay on that. You gotta open it first. No soft closed doors. I'm paying $70,000 for the used Audi. There's no soft closed doors. This feels like an aftermarket integration.
What is this? This feels like it belongs to the Mitsubishi. Tricky Audi? Audi be a little more innovative than this?
I'm not sure how I feel about the pivot. There's a better way to do it. How many leaves are gonna get stuffed out there?
You seem familiar, Los Santos.
Okay, so I don't know exactly what trim level he was looking at. It was the Audi e-tron GT, but I'm looking at this thing with the RS e-tron GT Performance, and the MSRP is $168,000.
How are you tonight?
Material that you saw in that interior for that price range, I actually don't know what to say. I'm speechless on that one. I'm not saying that they were actually that much money. Another comment from you guys making a car into a tablet with tires is expensive and dangerous. Pay attention to the road. And with everything just becoming more and more integrated with electronics, as the quality is going down year by year, when I start seeing clips like this, I think of all the future problems this is going to have. Doing my usual walkarounds for a video and notice that the start engine button is gone. This is on a brand new EV Hummer. The 2026 models don't even have a start button anymore. So we'll go over to the comments. How does it even start? You shift it into drive and it automatically starts for you. You just have to sit and shift. So that means your car keys are in your pocket. It senses that and just automatically turns on. You don't think a GM product like that in the future is going to have several issues, and then you're not going to be able to start the car at all. So anyway, the key and putting it into the ignition is too much work. I just need a start button. To now pressing that button just being way too much. It just needs to start automatically. I can't imagine what that repair bill is going to be down there. Another clip up on screen.
Do you like that I'm taking it?
God awful 2026 remodel is like cashing the last light out of demand. Because I've talked about this vehicle a couple times on this channel. It's pretty popular right now for the price point, but now it sounds like they're doing a refresh and people are not happy about it. You need the new 2026 Mazda RAV4. The Tesla-fication of every car has got to stop. Almost 50,000 likes on that comment alone. Why do car makers keep thinking we only want screens? I need my buttons in my car. I hate having to control everything on a screen. But keep in mind the comment with the Tesla-fication of everything. With this next clip looking at the new CX-5.
Okay, I know about that one thing. It's the new Mazda CX. There's the interior. There's Mazda phone across the alert screen. Looks a lot like this to me. It looks a lot like the Lexus ES. The Lexus spelled out the screen was on. And then obviously
What are you uffing about? What?
So this is the future of the manufacturing. All the same. Mazda looks like a Model 3, but Lexus looks like it as well, which means in turn the Toyotas are going to start looking like it. I just don't get it. It really just looks like a lack of passion, and you just have to keep making new models and facelifts, keeping everything new, right? All the hope is they'll slightly increase their sales.
Oh my god.
Every year. We have a comment from one of you guys, electrical engineer here who works in research and development. The largest problem with new product designs is the fact that you need to make things as fast and as cheap as possible. And that comes with the consequences of poor life cycles and poor quality. At the end of the day, companies don't truly care about quality. They just care about shareholder value. I think a pretty good
Wait, could you hear that?
is the new 2020.
Did you hear me cracking my my joints?
I'm going to be honest, I think looks awful.
Let's check out the brand new redesigned 2026 Toyota RAV4 XSE. Here is your first look at the 2026 Toyota RAV4 XSE. And here is the back end. This is Toyota's best-selling vehicle, the 5-passenger. You've got a 12.9-inch display there, and a big 12.3-inch display with Apple CarPlay and Auto. I know, there's a better day coming.
Oh, you could. I see.
Looks exactly like the Model 3. The front of the vehicle to me looks like a Fisker Ocean, and then the back of it just looks like a Nissan Rogue. Am I the only one who's seeing that? Some of the comments, what kind of grill is that? It doesn't look complete. It looks cheap. Toyota needs to hire better designers for their interior. They all look outdated. The car isn't even out yet. The interior looks so cheap. Oh no, that's horrible. All of the need to keep pushing out more and more products. Another comment, you guys' car should never have new software updates. Well, I don't know if you've heard about this in the news recently, but all the subscription models to people unlock features in the car that you should already have in the first place when purchasing your trip plans. But now recently, Volkswagen is in some hot water. What do you mean Volkswagen came out with a car that requires a subscription to reach full speed? I'm sorry, I'll be driving my 2016 Jetta until I kick the grave at this point, because that's exactly what happened. So most of the time when we're talking about subscriptions, we've heard about it with remote starting, maybe massage, Wi-Fi in the car, things like that.
A little bit, yeah.
First step to eliminate
Just a smidge.
give the manufacturer more money every single month. And as I've said, every time I've gone over this problem with one manufacturer does it, eventually more are to follow, and this will just become the norm. They charge us to breathe if they could. Honestly, they would. I looked into it. When I first heard about it, it cost $22.50 a month just for an extra 20 horsepower. Not worth it. Guarantee they sell the info. Who has subscriptions to insurance companies, driving up the prices even more, while also making Volkswagen more money because they get to sell your data. The constant need to advance and try to make things better or cool is only making it worse, in my opinion. All these electric Dorians are so BS. I own personally a white Mercedes-Benz station wagon, something like that. Before the alternative. So right now I have a press car of the new one. And I let my wife drive it because she drives the old one we have. And I said, hey, you should check this out while we have it. I have no plans to replace the car anytime soon. It's got 30,000 pounds. But when we do replace it, it'll be with the new station wagon. The new one has its electronic door knob and the light. It's annoying to even begin to describe it. You walk up to the car and they close. Right? How do you open them? Well, you tap the door handle, except that locks the doors. Okay. So what now? You push the door handle, nothing. You get nothing. Then you like, okay, you take the key out of your pocket like it's 2016. And then you press the button and then the door handle pops out. And it's like, this is worse. My wife literally said,
What's
I would
good?
not buy this car
What?
solely because of the door handle smashed. All to make it just look a little bit cooler, right? Of course, there's issues with it. You're going to have to pull out your keys anyway. I also remember seeing a clip of somebody with a Mustang Mach-E that didn't have door handles either. They had a button that was kind of on the window, and he showed me careful where he lived. It snowed, and you couldn't see the button at all to try to get into the car. I don't know. I really just don't
Me. Uh-huh.
I don't want to watch them that high. I have to do EX again, bro.
Almost identical, all while simultaneously having ridiculous MSRPs.
See what they do, that's gonna be here for the distribution.
If only I could get like a non-meter, they bounce.
What's the price on it? Yes?
Do I get a light? No.
What? $5.
Who's paying $200,000 for an Escalade? That would think just a couple of years would be worth about $70,000-$60,000. It really does seem like it's an internal game to see how high they can jack up the prices. Another one of the examples is what was supposed to be a very cheap pickup truck, even worth that. Did these Mavericks ever sell, or did these companies do it? So hard to sell a $20,000. These have budget. I'm sure that gets $139,000. Like a 50 bracelet. My God. This was supposed to be the everyday affordable working man's truck, right? They were supposed to be sold for $20,000. Now we're seeing 40. I don't know if you've seen any of these on the road. They are pretty small. Of course, in comparison to something like an F-150, but even a Tacoma is significantly larger. Some of the comments, they're too expensive. I remember Ford said that they cost $20,000 or something around there. $20,000 is insane. But his next move happened to be made legally. It's just ridiculous.
Why isn't this truck still at a price $590,000? The new 2025 vehicle category sitting on JTS storefront, and it is the high output. Tell me why that is so. Color is the real.
$90,000. Number two, Singleton. Number three, in my opinion, that's right. And number four, it's 90. I would like to add on top of it that the deals are genius because it's $45,000 too high. I found a 2026 Green Package Singleton at $54,000. So I guess because it's not an engineering car like white and it has those terrible wheels on it, they expect to get almost six figures. And this is just what these dealerships do. They want you to spend the most amount of money, the highest car payments. The clip up on screen right now is almost identical to something that you've seen previously. A $1,400 car because I deserve JBL speakers, a sunroof, and a 14-inch touchscreen. And this is one of the Toyota Sequoias that range in price anywhere from about $65,000 to $85,000. Then if you take a look at the account sales associate at Toyota San Antonio, this is a car salesman trying to get you to pay almost $1,500. I mean, it would be even more after insurance is for this Sequoia because I deserve Neil Hammer would have a field day audited you. We all deserve that vehicle will not be $90,000. And I have learned good things about the Sequoia. I don't mind the way it looks either, but trying to justify or normalize that ridiculous car payment is still just a Toyota at the end of the day. It's just too much for me. But I guess I'm in the minority when it comes to thinking that way.
America's auto home crisis is exploding, and it's not just subprime borrowers that are feeling the pain. Right now, U.S. auto loan debt has hit a record $1.66 trillion, with some delinquency, default, and repossession figures looking similar to what we saw back in 2008. A new report from the Consumer Federation of America warns that the system is, quote, at a breaking point, and they're criticizing regulators for not doing enough to fix it. Monthly ongoing payments have spiked, averaging $745 a month, with 1 in 5 buyers shelling out $1,000 or more every month.
And every time I make one of these videos, I do have to say, if you could genuinely afford these types of vehicles, I don't care if it's a sports car, a big SUV, or a giant pickup truck that's very expensive, go out and buy whatever you want, even if it's super unreliable. If you have the money to pay for it in cash, along with all the maintenance, that's completely fine. But if you're shelling out $1,000 a month, like 1 in 5 people are, you most likely shouldn't have gotten that vehicle in the first place. And now we have a perfect example. To have a nice luxury SUV, and it's absolutely drowning with
Alright, so you got a 2025 Aviator. You can say bye, just don't.
Josh Too Hottie. What do you want? What the fuck do you want? Are you another single chatter who's never going to chat again? A 360? You want a 360? I got your 360 right here. Shut up, bitch. You don't even fucking follow me. How you gonna tell me to do something you don't even follow me? Get the hell out of here. Don't ask me to do anything. You don't even fucking follow me. Yeah, get out. Goddamn bum.
So that doesn't work. I gotta do EX only.
How dare you?
What kind of decision making is that? She didn't know how much she could afford before she bought it. In the back of her mind, she still knew, but she still wanted. How did anyone end up at the Lincoln dealership? To be honest, it's very rare that I see Lincolns on the road right now. I guess you could say the same thing about Cadillac as well. I just don't see them driving around. So this is how generational wealth is not obtained. Dealerships can't make you buy it.
Hello, Peach Yar. I hope you're not Josh Too Hottie, just on a different account. and on a different website. I want to see your face? Go to fucking Twitch. There's a camera literally looking at my fucking face on Twitch. Go there. If you want to see it so bad, go there. Not in the mood to take all these directions from you randos who don't follow me. And like, okay, it's one thing if you're not subbing me or some shit. Motherfuckers aren't even following me. And you're telling me 360, show your face, blah blah blah. Shut up. I'll literally powerbomb you.
So this is something completely separate, and we'll have another round. This is Hyundai, supposed to be one of these solid manufacturers when it comes to quality and reliability. I even have one I can show you guys. Luckily, my Civic is a bit older than this generation and anything that's brand new that's come out, because they've also had a fair share of recalls as well. But this comment really does sum it up nicely. What happened to us? We used to be a proper country with cars 300,000 plus. That's basically unheard of.
What do you mean you followed? You did not follow me. Are you lying? Now let me check this. If you're lying to me, I'm gonna ban you. Let me check. Josh Too Hottie. Following since a minute ago. You gotta be playing with me. Because I don't see you on the actual thing. I think you're fucking with me. I didn't get a notification. You're messing with me. Okay, so why would you follow me? Riddle me that. Why would you follow me, Josh?
I believe who's going to be paying that much money for a 4-month bend. I'm a 4-runner fan. I like the previous body style compared to the brand new ones. But still, $70,000 there. And the prices by 4-runner SR5 Premium was $37,500 out 5 years ago. And now the top trend level.
Not to be rude or something, but I support small creators. Well, how would that be rude? I'm not retarded. I only have like 150 followers on here. I mean, what? It's not insulting. Saying I'm small is very obvious. You think I'm gonna like squash you like an ant? Some people take it a different way. Well, I definitely live in reality, if that's what you're worried about.
themselves, so you could probably get every upgrade that's on this particular Wrangler for
Wait a minute.
if you just do it yourself. Along with the fact that it still is the
It's probably flagging your account, since you only created your account like 4 days ago. Yeah, you're on some weirdo shit. I don't trust you, Josh Too Hottie. There's something going on with you. Use your real account, and then we can talk. Zero followers, no info on you. Yeah, how about you use your real account and stop playing with me? For all I know, you might be my ex and just trying to fuck with me right now. I just downloaded Twitch. Well, that is a well, I don't know why you're lying, because it's literally telling me that you created your account on the 18th. So what do you mean you just downloaded Twitch? I think you need to leave. I think you need to get out of here. You're playing with me. You're not being honest, Josh. I'm a psychic. Did you read the sign? Over here? Over here? I'm a psychic. That means I have ESP. I know when someone's bullshitting me. I gave you several chances, Josh. And you keep lying to me. So you need to exit the premises before I put a grade A hex on you. And you will not be unhexed once you're hexed. Now be gone. You lost, bitch. And I clipped you.
There's one financial concept we all have no choice but to get familiar with the moment we become an adult. Debt. For almost everyone on the planet, it shows up in the form of student loans, credit card debt, mortgages, or business loans, you name it. So have you ever wondered what would actually happen if your debt got completely out of control to the point where there was no way to pay back with what you earned? In the United States, in this debt collectors start pounding, creditors can freeze the cash in your bank account.
For all I know,
your assets. Your last resort is declaring bankruptcy, which might invite a split claim, will destroy your credit score for up to 10 years. That means for decades, you've been marked as a high-risk borrower, and you might struggle to rent an apartment, get a loan, or sometimes even land a new job, because a credit check can follow you into places you never expect. Those are the consequences at the personal level. More than you can pay back, and the system makes sure you pay heavy prices. For regular people, there's not much of an escape. So what about at the national level? These days, it's hard to escape the dual narratives all over the mainstream news and YouTube about how Japan is in a serious debt crisis, how Japan is a ticking financial time bomb, and how Japan's demise is the warning for the US, etc. And don't get me wrong, on the surface, Japan's numbers look terrifying. The headline figure you keep hearing is that Japan's public debt exceeds 250% of GDP, meaning 2.5 times the size of its entire economy. The nation's economy is basically everything it produces in a year, what economists call gross domestic product, or GDP. Think of GDP as a country's rough equivalent of a person's yearly income, though technically it measures the entire economy's output, not just what the government actually collects in taxes. Now, the 250% figure is not exactly accurate, and I'll show you why later, straight from the source that everyone quotes. But for now, a debt to GDP ratio of 250% would be like you earning $50,000 a year and owing $125,000. No wonder people look at that and think, how the hell has this country not gone bankrupt already? But here's the thing. If a country really worked like a person, then in theory, yes, Japan should have already gone bankrupt. But does a country really work like an individual person when it comes to borrowing money? I'm not a professional economist, okay? But I think we can all agree that something just doesn't add up here, right? Either every doomer headline is totally accurate and you can stop watching this video right now, or we can explore together the nuances that may be missing from these headlines, ask questions, and hopefully learn a few things about how debt works at the national and international level. Is Japan really about to fall off a debt cliff and to go totally bankrupt? Not. What does this story tell us, if anything, about where the United States is headed? Before we dive in, Japan's debt is exactly the kind of topic where local context can easily get lost in the research. That's why we partner with Ground News, which solves a problem I personally want to address for years. Ground News is not a news outlet. It's a news comparison app and website that gives me transparency when I'm sifting through data and reports on each topic we cover on our channel. It lets you access worldwide sources and your algorithm probably isn't servicing. For example, search Japan remilitarization on Ground News, and you'll see coverage around China's
Let me know
reaction
when it's fine
to
if I can get
remilitarization initiatives. You get multiple
Yo,
headlines,
Brian
a
goes from
summary,
32
and a
months.
source
Thank you,
point.
bro.
In this case, many outlets covering the story leans musically right. You can also see factuality ratings and ownership details for each source, so you know how reliable the coverage is. There's also the blind spot feed, showing stories ignored by either side of the political spectrum. This is the kind of tool I wish more people use
What
to
is
become
the
informed
super?
influence. So if you're someone who wants to stay informed without being manipulated by algorithms, subscribe to Ground News and get 40% off the Vantage plan by scanning the QR code, going to ground.news/boss, or clicking the link in the description below. Let's get back to the video. So whenever I have to go and explain on a complex subject like this, I tend to start off by asking a lot of the underlying assumptions most people just take for granted. And I often end up asking a lot of dumb questions because I honestly don't know much. For example, what even is debt? Why does a country go into debt in the first place? How does a country, as opposed to a person, even borrow money? And who does it
Yeah,
borrow
Magic is
from?
on the team.
You see what I'm saying? Because answering these basic questions and looking at the actual environment the Japanese government was making these decisions in might just point us towards some useful insight or even a solution. So let's take a step back and see if we can go way back in time to find a point where Japan had little to no national debt, if a period like that even existed. And I think this is an interesting place to start. Japan lost World War II, but what you might not know is that Japan came out of that war drowning in debt. By 1944, with the war almost lost, the government's debt had ballooned to around 170% of the size of its entire economy. By the way, this isn't the same debt that Japan carries today. That war debt got mostly wiped out, but more on that. So how did Japan dig itself that big in the first place? To fund its war machine, Japan had borrowed money on a massive scale, mostly from its own people. And the main way a government borrows is by issuing what's called bonds. A government bond is basically an IOU. The government needs cash today, so it sells your bond. You hand over your money, and in return it comes to pay you back later with a little interest on top. During the war, Japan sold these as war bonds, leaning hard on patriotism to get ordinary Japanese citizens to buy them. But selling bonds wasn't enough. So the Bank of Japan, the country's central bank, did something it had already been doing since the early 1930s. It printed money to buy up the government's bonds directly. Yeah, I know it sounds a little weird because the Bank of Japan is technically part of the government. So it's like the government was borrowing money from itself. Hold on to that idea because it turns out to be one of the most important pieces of this entire story. Anyway, between leaning on its own people and printing money, Japan paid for the war. And when it surrendered in August 1945, it was left in ruins. Cities flattened, factories gone, about a quarter of the nation's wealth wiped out, and the government drowning in war debt. So what happened to the mountain of debt? Like I said earlier, it got wiped out, but not by paying it off, through inflation. After the war, the Japanese government kept printing money, and prices spiraled completely out of control. Wholesale prices rose about 13 times over just 3 years, from 1946 to 1949. 13 times. If that sounds crazy, it was. To give you a sense of how broken things got, people turned to the black market just to buy rice. which could sell for something like 100 times the official price. People's life savings became nearly worthless almost overnight. I've actually heard stories of Japanese families back then burying piles of cash in the backyard, and pretty much all of it turned into worthless paper. So why don't we just put the money in the bank? Because in an attempt to control the inflation and control the chaos down, the Japanese government straight up froze people's bank accounts in 1946. They forced everyone to
Hello.
cash or new yen. They also put strict limits on how much people could actually take out. So no wonder people didn't want to keep their money in the bank. The point is, whether your money was in the bank or buried in the ground, you got screwed either way. But here's the flip side. Ironically, the government's war debt also became worthless by the same inflation because the yen
Can I what? I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. Why are you asking?
The narrative about Japan is that it's the country of the lost decades and deflation. But we are talking about a country that went through a period of hyperinflation that triggered national trauma. Rations were implemented, and people literally starved to death because they didn't have enough food. That's how desperate things had gotten. And that experience scarred the country so deeply that in 1947,
For you?
Japan
If you want me to
passed a law
Turk so
that
bad,
flat
you
out
need to
banned the
sub.
government from issuing bonds just to cover its bills, and even barred the central bank from.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. The woman who received the most taxpayer money from daycare reimbursements in Minnesota last year just pleaded guilty to fraud.
So it's fraudsters get
In the heart of America, hard-working
You're still asking me? Hey, I know I just spoke English. If you want me to twerk, send a goddamn sub. Otherwise, get the hell out. What the fuck you think this is? Shriners? Get the hell off my stream. Bye, you broke ass bitch. Oh my god.
everything. Have consequences in 2026 America. Someone else is on the run, and that someone is Representative Omar, who's now refusing to answer questions about her $30 million net worth drop. Meanwhile, scams just like those in Minnesota seem to be expanding across the country, revealing that what many people thought was just an isolated incident is actually a scheme to plunder all of America. 5 months after she shut down her daycare, booked her flight to London, and was arrested by the FBI.
Ms. Muhammad, are you here to plead guilty today?
Since your net worth dropped on the new forms, the new financial disclosure forms, could you tell us if your husband still has the consulting business and the wine business?
This guy who was arrested was allegedly one of the orchestrators of the massive PDR futures fraud scheme, and his name came up a lot during the trial of the now convicted ringleader of the scandal, and that trial also exposed multiple communications they had with Congresswoman Ilhan Omar's staff. How can you go to daycare and take the most amount of money in your life? How many Caribbeans have this year? Did you get that 70,899? Oh, it's actually from the DMA.
Well, I lost.
So if you tell the entire world of the US government that you're worth 30 million,
I lost like an hour off of my stream
Old
time.
game. I'm sure that's intentional. Hey, dude, it's
contact with people who are now headed to prison, that type of behavior influences scammers all over this country. In fact, we're now witnessing scheme after scheme in sanctuary city after sanctuary city, while at the same time average, hardworking Americans who obey the law seem to have affordability issues and poor experience, while these communist politicians who say they care about you in return for those they claim need to be punished. But it's not just politicians who are allegedly enriching themselves, the scammers are too. Democrats who live at large, they're taking luxury vacations, they're opening new clinics, and there are so many of them. But now these places are getting exposed, and that's terrible news for the corrupt interests who, at a minimum, enable the existence of these fraud compounds by using emotional energy to tug at the hearts of Americans and make us feel like we're not doing our fair share, just so the scammers can get more of everyone else's money, or worse, directly communicate with these fugitives who are now behind bars, knowing that they're orchestrating such schemes, but turning a blind eye because it's convenient.
And now they're unionizing those folks, which now creates a separate flow of money union dues translated to political support. So it's basically just patronage.
But here's the real reason Ilhan Omar is back in the spotlight. Every single time somebody gets busted for something,
Is that so? Yes. It's very typical for first-class mages to become Mr. Sadie's apprentices of one point or another. And you're down. Become my apprentice.
$30 million while in office. Scrutiny over personal finances, over her husband. Many of the financial discourse of the state of her state was worth less than $100,000.
but as we're learning, she's not the only politician in America allegedly benefiting in some manner from fraud, or else we wouldn't see these schemes popping up all over the place in various sanctuaries like Queens, New York City, which is on the other side of the country, but also happens to be in a state which has been taken over by the communists, where the king of the Democrat Party is now remaking that city in the same manner with which they will across all of America. Look at some of these new schemes that are going to make your head spin. Ilhan Omar should really draw my attention. Goes and watch this.
Since you're netting up draft on the new forms, the new financial disclosure forms, you know, just your husband still has the consulting business and the wine business. I remember you were saying it was an accounting error before.
Hello. How are you?
By 3,500% when Joe Biden was president. But now that people are getting convicted, now that there's a new sheriff in town, now that we have an anti-fraud task force, it's coming down quite a bit. And if you have a business that can skyrocket your net worth 3,500% just a few years, you'd probably keep that thing going, right? But here's where things get
360. What is up with you accounts asking me to 360 when you don't even fucking follow me? Do you want? Here's your 360 right here. How you like that?
There was also a string of text messages between Bach and what the messages saying? Well, we don't know that because they were sealed by the court. And when Minnesota lawmakers investigating the matter requested Congresswoman Omar to turn
Shut up, bitch.
to cross his contacts, we didn't get to help her convicted of the scheme, but she refused.
Oh, she refused. So she doesn't want anyone to know what messages were being sent, what they might contain, because the more people start digging into this stuff, the more wealth provisions she might have to end up doing, and that would be bad for business, wouldn't it? But while this type of behavior fuels speculation about what's going on in this specific case, we're learning a lot about how these fraud networks operate by what's happening on the other side of the country.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I reached 2 hours, and all these people are being weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it for tonight on Twitch. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to shut this down. I've had better stream nights on here, but I got some content, so I can't complain too much. I am excited for what I'm gonna get into next. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later.
Shadow groove. Shadow groove. You've got to get up and move. The evil logic we disprove. Got to shadow groove. We may never see eye to eye, but oh Lord knows we've got to try. This battlefield's ablaze with losses on both sides. But my spirit does not wave. I'm gonna fly high. Shadow groove, shadow groove, shadow groove. You've got to get up and move. The evil logic we disprove. Got to shadow groove. Shadow groove, shadow groove. You've got to get up and move. The evil logic we disprove. Got to shadow groove. Got to get in the groove. Shadow groove. Gotta get into shadow groove.
Shine away. Do you really wanna go out? Shine away. I don't think you understand it when you say your words. It's always the funniest thing that I've ever heard. I think you are relatively delusional. You think there's water in the flame and that I'm too cold. Shine away. Do you really wanna go out? Shine away. Shine away. We already went and told ya. Shine away. You think you love me, you don't know your left from your right. You hear the truth, instead you melody with a fight. You think you understand me, and it's adorable. The only word I have for you is predictable. Do you really wanna go or shine away? Shine away. She went off and really told ya. Shine away. Shine away. toss until the digest burn. You toss them up into a crafted urn. The velvet curtain keeps the light far away. I see the patterns in the games you play. Trace the lifeline splitting in your palm. Coffee grounds are swirling in a calm. You hide a secret like a stone inside the shoe. But I have mirrors showing every side of you. The stars are shifting tiles. At the distance of 1,000 miles. Don't close your eyes or let the flame expire. The future's dancing on a golden wire. And I know you'll say my name. Spin the wheel till seasons bleed. I give you answers that you need. A butterfly soars through a crystal sphere. The edges of tomorrow falling up clear. Open the iron gate and carry away the key. Your heart is beats like the rolling sea. So read the card and feel the power in every leaf. I'll find the diamond hidden underneath your grief. A sudden draft of wind begins to chill the air. The smell of incense tangles in your messy hair. The lunar cycle marks the rhythm of the tide. There is no shadow where a quiet ghost can hide. 12 different houses built of matches and of blue. I'm painting portraits of a version of you that's new. The sandalwood is burning down to gray and white. I hold the compass that can navigate the night. The stars are shifting weights above the rooftop tiles. I'm at the distance of 1,000 lonely miles. Don't close your eyes or let the candle flame inspire. The future's dancing on a very single wire. Spin the wheel of seasons till the colors start to bleed. I can give you every single answer that you need. On paper, butterfly is flying through the crystal sphere. The jagged edges of your mold finally look clear. Unlock the heavy iron gate and throw away the key. Your heart is beating like a drum inside a stormy sea. Reading that's flowing through the veins of every leaf. I'll find the diamond hidden underneath your grief. Shanoa, do you really wanna go out? Shanoa, Shanoa, I don't think you understand it when you say words. It's always the funniest thing that I've ever heard. You think you are relatively delusional. You think there's water in the flame and that I'm too cool. Do you even wanna go out? Shanoa, we already went and told you.
absurd. They say believe, they certain no. We're all on the same road, making moves according what we heard and told. If I can follow my own passion, I can make my own mode of action. You may think it's hard, but it's all about playing with your hands' best card. I keep on running to drive the evil of this age to zero. No one knows that my true strength is mine. Flowing willpower. Stand by me and you will understand what it is that this life demands. I know I'll see you in that place, the dimension where we both can face the invading darkness. Shadow groove, shadow groove. You've got to get up and move. The evil logic we disprove. Got to shadow groove. We may never see eye to eye, but oh Lord knows we've got to try. This battlefield's ablaze with losses on both sides. When my spirit does that wave, I'm gonna fly high. Shadow groove, ghetto groove, ghetto groove. You've got to get up and move. The evil logic we disprove. Got to shadow groove. Shadow groove, shadow groove. You've got to get up and move. The evil logic we disprove. Got to shadow groove. Got to get in the groove. Shadow groove. Got to, gonna get in the shadow groove.
Shine away. Do you really wanna go out? Shine away.